Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Horizon SMP. We are churning them out so much now, it's amazing. Anyway guys, as you can see I've made a few adjustments to my base. So we're starting to build the kind of mushroom shape out of the black blocks, but I'm going to need a lot more of this blackstone in order to do it. So this is how much I've managed to collect, which is a bit, but I need a lot more. And then having said that, if I look at my kind of valuables chest, we only have 7 diamonds left because we've had to waste a whole bunch of them on kind of making armor. And I was trying to make a diamond armor set for the netherite armor, but I accidentally made 3 chest plates because I'm stupid. But if we take a look in here, we can see I have a full set of netherite armor, but I have no way of really enchanting it because we don't have an XP farm. But anyway, so for the beginning part of this episode, I think I'm going to go on a mining trip and see how many diamonds I can get. Hopefully we can get up to maybe about a stack. That would make me a bit comfortable because we're running very, very low. So yeah, let's go down to the mine shaft, which is over in this direction. Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. Right down here. Cool, level 9. So I think we'll just pick a direction, maybe down here, and we'll just tunnel off. So today I actually wanted to build an XP grinder in the end, but I built a test version in my creative world, and it turns out it wasn't even working for some reason. Maybe I did it, maybe I built it incorrectly, or maybe it's been patched with the new update, but yeah, for some reason my Enderman farm wasn't working, so I'm not going to build that just yet. What we're going to do, like I said, is just focus on kind of regathering all our resources. We want to get about a stack's worth of diamonds. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to tunnel off in this direction and see what we get. Every time I've had a project and I've been ready to start doing it, there's been a hiccup, so it's kind of demoralizing. I don't know what I really want to focus on, to be honest. I might just focus on the base build. Like, for example, I was going to build a villager breeder, but then it turns out the village next to my base was had been killed by a bunch of zombies, so I couldn't really do anything with that. If I need a villager, I'll probably have to get it off one of the other members, and their bases are like, you know, at least 500 blocks away from where I live. So that's going to be quite an endeavor, and I'm not really in the mood for doing that right now. And then the second thing was the Enderman XP grinder, but another hiccup with that. I'm going to have to continue working on the concept in a creative world until I find one that works really well for me. But yeah, those are the main 2 projects, and then the base. And then we also need to work on a shopping district and the nether hub. So the nether hub should be good. That's one of the projects I want to lead on. However, a lot of the other members of the server haven't logged in yet to the new update, so we still need them to kind of set up their portals so we can see, you know, what location works really well for us. But yeah, I think we need the kind of shopping district because that'll be the main town, and that's where the main hub will be. So obviously the hub in the nether will connect to the main town. So yeah, we need to, you know, pick out a location for that, and we need to do that pretty soon because yeah, I think it's pretty key that we set up a shopping district because there's lots of resources I want that other players have, and I know it'd be kind of really good for the community if we set those up. Things like villager books and all that stuff, and diamonds and iron and all that stuff, because this server is still relatively new, so a lot of people are lacking in those resources, and one of those people being me. With this new netherite and this new nether update, I feel like for the first time I'm quite ahead actually, seeing as though I'm the one that's explored all the new biomes and gotten a whole bunch of the new blocks. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty ahead of the game right now. it was worth it. It was worth it, guys. Oh my god, look at that. It's a 9er. It's a 10er. Oh my god, that's amazing. Alright guys, so after that entire mining expedition, this is what we managed to get. Almost 8 stacks of coal ore, 3 stacks of iron, bunch of gold, bunch of redstone, bunch of lapis, bit of emerald, and 26 diamond ores. Woohoo! Much excitement. It's not even that much, but it feels good. So let's mine all this up. I'm hoping for at least a stack. A stack would make me happy. 59 diamonds. Oh, so close. Here we are, just kind of collecting lots and lots of wool. Wool has a few functions for me now. We're using it for beds in the nether. We're also using it for carpet for the enderman farm. And we also need the green wool for the mushroom top. So as you can see here, I've kind of started building the base, or I've really just kind of structured the shape of it, to be honest. So this kind of goes up in levels of 16, and then up and up and up. There is a ring, and then a ring, and then a ring. Okay, so the rings kind of decrease in diameter up the top, or radius. So at the top, it's like 2, then 4, then 7, then 10, then 13, then 16, and then 20 for the bottom. So these levels are 16 blocks apart, and instead of kind of building them in the center and having kind of a straight kind of cone looking shape, I kind of just wanted to add a little bit of rotation. So if we come into the center, maybe we can get a better view. The first ring is centered, as you can see at the bottom, and then this one kind of comes in 2 blocks this way, and the next one goes 2 blocks this way, and then 2 blocks that way, and then 2 blocks that way. So it kind of just has a little bit of a spiral rotation. But yeah, so these rings will be the outline for the mushroom stem, which means I have to get a whole bunch of blackstone and fill it in and shape it organically and make it very nice. And that is kind of where my head is at the moment. I think it's better to do kind of everything off camera just for now, because I am losing my frames whenever I record anything. This is all the blackstone I have, a whole bunch of nether materials and a whole bunch of the new ones as well. But yeah, this is kind of what we've been doing at the moment and what I'm going to continue to do, and I'll just do a few progress reports here and there. So yeah, it's looking really nice. On the exterior, the build starts over here at this block here, because we've got grass here, and then down here we have kind of this underground part here. So the way I first built it was we'd have, 1 to 2 blocks of the brick and then the smooth stone, and that kind of gives it a bit of definition. But we're going to need to put these stone bricks on the outside here as well. So we're going to use those defining blocks for here as well. So it's going to need to go up, about up to there, minimum. Like it's going to go up to the first ring, minimum. And then we're going to keep the pattern there as well, which means that these blocks here, which are 2 blocks thin, or 2 blocks tall, it's nowhere near high enough. Like these blocks need to go all the way up to like there to show kind of the structure, because this doesn't really make sense. If the build was like this high, it makes sense, but the build is that high, so it doesn't really work, and we need to keep this definition. So we're going to continue this pattern all the way up to the top, and so that's what I started to do here. So we've got the stone bricks that go up to here, and it still looks pretty decent. Do like it, but it needs to go way, way higher. And then we also need to add something else to this, something else to give it a bit of color. Okay, so I've just been experimenting with like a lot of these wood, and the crimson wood and the warp stem. So I think I kind of chucked in the warp stem here. I think kind of adds a little bit of mystery to it. Same as the red, but I think I prefer this bluish one just because of the theme of the build. And that, remember, we're building with green, so that's the most close to green. So I think it'd be nice if we just kind of put a few of them here and there. This is black terracotta, which is brown, so we can't use that. And then this is the black concrete, which is okay, but I think it looks too dark as well. And then last but not least, we have the black powdered concrete, and I think that looks really good. I think I like it because it's very textured, like it has at least like 6 different colors in the block itself. So it kind of reminds me of this block here, and so I think these two go well together. And it's good because we're building inwards, which means we can put these blocks on top of each other and we don't have to worry about them falling down. So I think if we put a few of these towards the bottom and a few up top, that's good. So we can use these blocks, these are good. And then I also used this thing in here as well. So this is the chiseled polished blackstone. And again, I like it. I think it adds character, but it also looks, well, it's got a little face on it, as you can see. And I think it kind of makes it look a bit, what's the word, manufactured. So this whole build is supposed to look natural. And if you put these in the bottom, it kind of looks like it's been placed by a person. So I'm a bit hesitant as to use it. I do kind of like the one that's there. I like the look of that a lot. And I like this as well. And I kind of chucked in some vines here as well. I think these vines are going to look nice as well if we put some of them up. We've got the red ones as well. Oh, I just broke those. So yeah, we got the red weeping vines and we got the blue vines. I think I prefer the blue ones. The blue ones kind of match these things here as well. So there we go. That is the palette I'm working with, I think. And yeah, these look really nice together. I'm really happy. And then what about something else? What about this warped block as well? Can we do anything with that? Does that look good? Maybe. Maybe we'll kind of sprinkle this here and there. But we're mostly going to use that for like a mushroom at the top. I think if we're using the twisting vines and the warped block, we can kind of just do like little sprinkles, little patches. The way mushrooms work, you know, where they have like a little bit of an infection. And so we can replicate the look of an infection with these twisted things and the warped nether blocks and this here as well. So I'm really liking the palette. I think the build is going really well. We've already built, yeah, the first layer, which means we have to build another 6. But this layer here is obviously going to be the biggest. So it should be easy as we go, but I mean, I got to do a whole bunch of inventory gathering, or item gathering, I mean, because this is just not going to cut it. And yeah, the other block I tried was the black wool over here, but again, different texture, different feeling. So I think we're going to stick with the powder. The powder, I think, is a really big win, and we're going to need to get a lot of it as well. So in between episodes, I'm going to have to get all the resources we need, and then in the next episode, we'll have all the resources and we can build the entire tree structure, and I think that'll be really sick. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to leave a like, a comment, subscribe if you haven't, and yeah, follow me on Twitter as well, because I'm posting on there like crazy, and I want to talk to you guys as well. So make sure you follow me on Twitter. That's the main thing for me, really. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. See ya. Peace.